Have you ever felt like everything around you is just a little too loud? The opinions, the delays, the pressure, the unexpected problems. Sometimes, it feels like life is constantly trying to pull you off center. And honestly, maybe it is. Because the outside world is wild and unpredictable. You can't control how others behave or what challenges show up at your door. But there's one thing that always stays in your hands: your mind. The ancient Stoic philosophers, like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, lived through chaos, conflict, and deep personal pain. But through it all, they found something most people never do: inner stillness. They didn't just get through the storm, they stood tall inside it, and so can you. In this video, we'll explore 9 timeless Stoic strategies that will help you stay grounded, even when life tries to shake you. This isn't about ignoring your emotions. It's about learning how to stay calm in the middle of disruption. It's about saying to yourself, I choose how I respond. I choose my peace. I choose who I become. So if you're tired of letting stress, noise, and outside chaos control how you feel, and you're ready to build a steady mind in an unsteady world, then this video is for you. By the time we finish these 9 lessons, you'll feel a little different, a little stronger, a little calmer, and a lot more centered. Let's begin. Lesson 1. Let go of expectations. If you want to stop getting shaken by life so easily, there's one quiet habit you need to release first: expecting too much from what you can't control. Most of our stress doesn't come from what actually happens. It comes from what we thought would happen and didn't. Think about it for a moment. You expected someone to be kind, but they snapped at you. You were sure your plan would work, but it fell apart. You believed life would be fair, and it wasn't. When we build expectations around things we don't fully control, we're setting ourselves up for frustration. This is where Stoicism begins to guide us. It reminds us that the pain isn't always in the event. It's in how much meaning we attach to it. The truth is, life won't always go the way we imagine. People won't always behave how we hope. Plans won't always unfold the way we planned. And that's okay. The problem begins when we try to control what was never in our hands. Marcus Aurelius used to start his day by telling himself, "Today, I will meet people who are difficult." That's not pessimism. It's emotional strength. He wasn't expecting the worst. He was preparing himself to stay steady when the worst came. Try this simple practice. When something upsets you, ask yourself, does this depend on me? If the answer is yes, then show up calmly, with intention. If it's no, then let it go. Let it go gently. Let it go without resentment. Let it go without making it heavier than it is. Because every time you stop holding on to what you can't control, you begin to reclaim the only thing that truly belongs to you, yourself. And that's when you realize something beautiful. You don't need to change the world. You just need to change how you see it. Lesson 2. Walk your own path. One of the fastest ways to lose your peace is by comparing your life to someone else's. And today, it happens without us even realizing it. You open your phone, and within seconds, you're looking at perfect smiles, perfect vacations, perfect bodies, perfect homes. Everything seems so polished, and quietly, your mind starts whispering, "Why is not my life like that? What am I doing wrong? Why am I so far behind?" But here's the thing. You're comparing your real, unfiltered life to someone else's highlight reel. Their best moments, carefully selected and edited. What you don't see are their struggles, doubts, and insecurities, because they're just like you. Comparison is a trap, and the Stoics knew this well. They taught us to stop looking sideways and start looking inward. The only comparison that truly matters, who you were yesterday and who you are today. Your life is not a race. You're not behind. You're simply on your path, and no one else is walking it but you. Think of a runner on a track. If they keep looking left and right, they lose speed, balance, and focus. But when they keep their eyes on their own lane, they move forward with purpose. So here's your daily practice. Whenever you feel yourself comparing, pause and ask, how can I grow, even a little, today? That's your only competition, your own progress. Be grateful for how far you've already come. Think of all the challenges you've overcome. Honor who you are right now, not someday, not when things are perfect now. A Stoic knows, real wealth isn't in what's missing, it's in what you already have. And when you let go of comparison, something beautiful happens. You stop feeling behind. You stop shrinking yourself. You stop rushing your journey. Because finally, you realize the only path that matters is your own. Lesson 3. Be careful what you let into your mind. Your mind is a sacred space. Not everything deserves a place in it. You don't have to absorb every opinion, every piece of news, or every thought that pops into your head. Instead, pause, notice, and choose. Ask yourself, does this align with the person I want to become? Does this help me grow stronger inside? Does this move me closer to the life I want to build? If the answer is no, let it pass. It's not worth your energy. Most people go through life without noticing what's entering their minds. They take in everything, the drama, the negativity, the noise. And slowly, without realizing it, they feel anxious, scattered, drained. But a Stoic learns something important. You get to choose what lives inside your head. Think about it. How often have you lost sleep over something someone said that didn't even matter? How many times has someone else's bad mood become your emotional burden? That's why the Stoics practiced a mental habit, a filter. Something simple, but powerful. Here it is. 1. Observe. What am I letting into my mind right now? 2. Ask, does this strengthen me? Give me peace? Help me grow? 3. Decide. If not, don't hold on to it. Let it go. This applies to everything. Other people's opinions, negative news, online gossip, family drama, even your own self-doubt. Remember, just because a thought appears doesn't mean it's true. You don't have to believe everything your mind says. Your mind is your home, and you wouldn't let just anyone walk through your front door, especially if they're bringing stress or chaos. So treat your mind the same way. That's real strength, choosing your focus, protecting your peace, and once you start doing this consistently, something shifts. You realize peace wasn't out there. It was always in where you choose to place your attention. Lesson 4. The quiet strength of silence. There's a kind of strength most people overlook. Because it doesn't shout, it doesn't argue, and it doesn't fight back. That strength is silence, but not just staying quiet for the sake of it. I'm talking about choosing silence. The kind that's thoughtful, calm, and powerful. We live in a world where everyone rushes to reply. Every comment, every disagreement, feels like it needs an instant response. But here's something worth remembering. You don't have to react to everything. In fact, every time you react out of impulse, you're giving someone else the remote control to your emotions. Think about it. Someone says something rude, and you fire back. Someone tries to push your buttons, and you jump right into it. Who's really leading the moment? Not you. You're just reacting, not choosing. That's where Stoic wisdom comes in. It teaches us that silence isn't weakness. It's self-control. Silence creates space, space to breathe, space to observe, space to ask yourself, does this even deserve a reply? Most of the time, it doesn't. Sometimes, the strongest move you can make is to stay still, to say nothing, to let the noise pass right by you. Because when someone expects you to get angry, and you don't, that's powerful. When they want drama, and you give them peace, that's strength. And when they want your energy, but you hold on to it, that's true control. Now, silence doesn't mean avoiding what matters. It doesn't mean staying quiet when you need to speak up. It just means you choose when and how to respond, not your emotions, not your ego. The person who knows when to speak and when to stay silent isn't controlled by the world. They're guided by clarity, and in a noisy, reactive world, that kind of calm is a superpower. So next time someone tries to stir you up, pause and ask, do I need to respond? Or do I just need to stay centered? Because sometimes, the most powerful answer is no answer at all. Lesson 5. Let go of what doesn't matter. If you really want to stay calm and steady in life, here's one thing you need to learn. Not everything deserves your attention. Not every comment. Not every headline. Not every opinion needs your energy. And honestly, not everything even needs a reply. The world we live in today is loud. Constant notifications, endless opinions, non-stop drama. And most of it, it's just mental noise. News that doesn't help you. Opinions that don't matter. Gossip that leads nowhere. Criticism without value, and arguments with no purpose. Every time you give these things a piece of your energy, you lose a bit of focus, like a slow leak you don't even notice at first. This is where Stoicism offers a powerful idea: intelligent disregard. That doesn't mean being cold or arrogant. It simply means protecting your peace. Because ignoring what doesn't help you grow, that's not selfish, that's self-respect. Picture this: a rock standing still in the middle of a flowing river. The water rushes around it, but the rock doesn't move, it doesn't fight, it doesn't chase. It just stays strong and grounded. That's how you can handle life's small stuff. Still, calm, unshaken. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, said it best. Caring too much about what others think is like carrying weights that were never yours. Think about that. Every time you take someone's rude comment to heart, every time you stress over an opinion that adds no value to your life, you're carrying emotional weight that doesn't belong to you. So how do you let it go? Try this simple 3-step practice. 1. Pause and ask, will this still matter a year from now? If the answer is no, let it go. 2. Be mindful of what you focus on. Give your attention only to the things that match your values, your goals, your growth. 3. Practice emotional distance. This doesn't mean you stop caring. It just means you stop letting small things steal your peace. Here's the truth. You weren't made to fight every battle, only the ones that truly matter. Everything else, it's just background noise. And you have the right to tune it out and protect your calm. Lesson 6. Look past this moment. There's something quiet but powerful that helps people stay calm when life gets hard. It's called perspective. The ancient Stoics had a name for it. They called it seeing beyond the hour. When you're in the middle of stress, pain, or uncertainty, it can feel like that moment will never end. The discomfort takes over your thoughts. It feels like this is all there is. But here's the truth. Nothing lasts forever. Not the pain, not the pressure, not even the feeling you're having right now. Every challenge has an end. Every storm passes. Think about it. How many things once felt like the end of the world, but now you barely think about them? That tough conversation, that stressful day at work, that rude comment from someone. Back then, it felt huge. Now looking back, it seems small, maybe even meaningless. That's the beauty of perspective. It reminds you that what you're feeling now is just one moment. And one moment does not define your whole life. So the next time you feel overwhelmed, ask yourself, will this matter a year from now? 5 years from now? Most of the time, the answer is no. And when you see that, something shifts. You breathe a little easier. The weight on your chest gets lighter. The anger starts to let go. Stoics don't ignore their emotions. They don't pretend they're okay when they're not. But they learn to see beyond today. They understand that what feels huge now will likely pass. It's like being stuck in a maze, but then rising above to see the full path from above. That's what perspective gives you: a wider view, a clearer mind. And once you see the bigger picture, you stop being dragged by the emotions of the moment. You learn how to move through them with strength and grace. And when you can do that, very little can shake you. Lesson 7. Discomfort fades, but strength stays. Discomfort is just a moment. It feels big while you're in it, but it always passes. What doesn't pass is the strength you gain by going through it. Take that cold shower. Make that phone call you've been putting off. Push through that workout you've been avoiding. Face that small challenge that makes you uncomfortable. And when the discomfort shows up, just notice it, feel it, breathe through it, and stay with it. Don't rush to escape. Don't run from it. Every time you sit calmly in the middle of that feeling, you're building something quiet but powerful. Inner strength. It's not something others can see, but you'll feel it grow. Little by little, you become steadier, more grounded, more at peace. You start to realize something life-changing. You don't need things to always be easy. You just need to know you can handle it. And that's where real calm begins. Not when life becomes comfortable, but when you become stronger than the discomfort. Lesson 8. It's not always about you. Have you ever walked away from a moment thinking, why did they treat me like that? A rude comment, a cold stare, someone snapping at you for no reason. It's easy to think, did I do something wrong? But here's the gentle truth. Most of the time, it's not about you. People are carrying things you can't see: stress, fear, frustration, pain. They might be overwhelmed, tired, or just having a bad day. You just happen to be there. The Stoics understood this well. They called it rational indifference, not because they didn't care, but because they knew when not to take things personally. It is not cold, it is not distant, it is wisdom, it is peace. So when someone acts out, take a breath. Ask yourself, is this really about me? Or is this their inner storm spilling over? And if it's not about you, do not take it in. Do not carry what was never yours. You do not have to react. You do not have to explain. You don't have to get pulled into someone else's emotional chaos. Let them stay in the noise. You stay steady. Because choosing not to take things personally isn't weakness. It is strength. It is freedom. It is knowing your peace is too valuable to give away that easily. Lesson 9. Take back the driver's seat of your mind. There's a kind of freedom that doesn't come from the world and can't be taken by it either. It lives inside you. It is called inner sovereignty, the quiet strength of knowing that your thoughts, your peace, and your emotions belong to you. No one else gets to control how you feel unless you hand them the keys. And let's be honest, we've all done that before, right? Let a stranger's words ruin the whole day. Spent hours stressing over something totally out of our hands. Reacted in the heat of the moment, and later thought, why did I let that get to me? Every time we react without pausing, we're giving away our power, but it doesn't have to be that way. When you stop, breathe, and choose how to respond, something shifts. You're back in control. That kind of strength isn't about being tough on the outside. It's built from 3 quiet practices. 1. Self-awareness. Start noticing what's really going on inside. Your thoughts, your triggers, your emotions. 2. Self-discipline. Slow down. Don't let the moment decide for you. Respond with care. 3. Self-mastery. Stay aligned with your values, even when life pulls you in every direction. This is deeper than just self-control. This is becoming someone who's unshakable. Even when the world feels loud, uncertain, or chaotic, you stay calm. You stay grounded. Because now, you have realized something powerful. You don't need everything around you to be perfect. You have changed, and that inner shift, that is what changes everything. Take a moment, just breathe, and notice how far you have come. You are not the same person who began this path. There's a quiet strength in you now. Tools you've gathered that many people may never even realize exist. While so many get swept up in the noise, the pressure, the constant pull of the world, you found a space of stillness inside. And no, the world hasn't changed. It is still chaotic, still unfair, still loud. But now you see the difference. You do not have to be swept up in it. You do not have to carry what isn't yours. You do not have to lose yourself just because life gets noisy. Because now, something powerful lives within you, your own inner stability. And here's the part that matters most. No one else gave it to you. You chose it, and you get to keep choosing it every single day. So when tomorrow comes, try asking yourself, will I be the calm center, or get tossed around by the storm? Will I lead my thoughts, or give them away to others? Life will keep testing you. Moments will still challenge your peace. But now you carry the one truth that changes everything. Nothing has power over you unless you give it permission. If this message spoke to something deep inside you, Drop a comment below with the words, "Unshakable Mind." If it helped you, leave a like and hit subscribe to become part of our growing Stoic community. You're not walking this path alone. We're learning, growing, and getting stronger together. There are 2 more videos waiting for you right now. This isn't the end. It's just the beginning of a deeper journey. Until we meet again, stay calm, stay strong, stay sovereign.